Our presentation is on AI in education by Tierney Kelly,
Noah Demansky,
Alan Pontus,
and Max Lee.
Today we'll be going over our problem, the rules of AI in education, and our two possible solutions. Now, our problem is because kids are being over-reliant on AI, their education in school is being negatively impacted. So before we go into our solutions, we need to understand our problem. So let's ask, what is AI? Well, AI is the initials for artificial intelligence, which could be better understood as program intelligence. Because according to Melissa Chen, VP of Strategy Risk, artificial intelligence is built up of algorithms that rapidly search through the internet to find sources to find a product for its programming. She also found that AI's new technology add-on price, or NTAP, has averaged out to be $212.9 million a year. So what are the rules of AI in education? Well, first of all, AI creates problem-solving and question-asking cognitive functions for a child. AI also creates a more engaging learning environment. According to Dr. Nathan Hartman, PhD in business, and Dr. Thomas Coughlin, PhD in organized behavior, AI creates a more engaging learning environment, and a more engaging learning environment helps kids learn better. It also creates quick feedback for the teachers. Let's face it, teachers don't know it all. Sometimes they may need help answering a question that a kid has, or even finding an extra lesson plan for extra time they didn't think they were going to have. AI is a great tool for this. This graph from RAND Research that isn't showing up shows all of the different AI programs that are used throughout the school day. Now, how is AI negatively impacted for kids? Well, first of all, AI has something called algorithmic bias. Algorithmic bias, according to Dr. Corey Baham, PhD in decision sciences, is a repeated error in the code that messes up the algorithm, spreading false information to the users. AI also lowers motivation. Professor Lysakov and Dr. Vaswanathan, PhD in informational systems, did a study where they gave some competitors AI and other competitors no AI. The competitors who were using AI were less motivated to do work. This could be the same in a classroom. Finally, AI can't do it all. Sometimes AI doesn't know the answer to a problem, and it might tell you, or it'll just bring up input that other people have had and push it as output, which could spread bias and information that isn't supposed to be spread.
Solution 1. Teachers should be mindful of AI when it is used by their students. Why use this solution? Well, you see, many students completely believe that every answer that AI gives them is 100% factual. However, which might surprise you, AI finds its answers just like how we find our answers to our own questions. It basically Googles stuff and goes across the internet and looks at information from different sources. You see, many of these sources, however, across the internet could be biased and or wrong. So when AI takes information from them and gives you an answer from that, that answer could be wrong. So using this solution, you could teach students that AI is not 100% factual and they should sometimes fact check it. Also, using this solution, students will be able to use AI in a more effective and efficient way. You see, AI can be used as a friend and not just a cheat sheet for your math homework. How can teachers implement this? Teachers can show students representations or examples of how to use AI efficiently and positively. Let me give you an example. Instead of just putting your math homework in AI and telling you, give me the answers, you can instead go, hey, can you help me with this math? Can you teach me it? And then you do your own math homework. You can use it more effectively so you can learn more and get better grades. Also, teachers should teach students the importance of learning independently. You see, many students completely are dependent on AI. And the problem with that is, for say you're in Algebra 1 and you're completely dependent on AI, and it gives you all your answers, and you don't actually know what you're doing, but AI does. Once you get to geometry or Algebra 2, your grades are going to plummet because you don't really know what you're doing, due to being completely dependent on AI. However, there are many potential issues with the solution. For instance, teachers may not have enough time. They on top of 7 hours of work a day, grading assignments, teaching students, and making assignments themselves, they may not have enough time to actually watch over the students while they use AI. Also, students may not feel compelled to learn. According to Grad Solutions, many students don't have an educational drive to go to school. This could then pose an issue to the solution as students may feel, oh, why would I just not cheat on my math homework and actually learn? Because I don't really care about being here. I don't want to be here. Also, there's a lack of pay for teachers. Many teachers get paid a median price of $60,000 a year, according to salary.com. This is very low. Teachers may think, well, the people paying me don't care about me, so why should I care about my students and actually implement the solution to help them?
A second solution to this problem is using AI to strictly help students. This solution involves using AI as a personal tutor that guides students through their education. This graphic shows some of the ways that using AI in education could benefit students, perhaps the most important being individualized learning. Zhaji Pan, who is part of a team at the School of Information Management at Shanghai Licks University, wrote that, quote, AI allows students to concentrate on their individual needs. Individual instructions, tests, and feedback can be generated. As a result, learners are working with the content they are ready for, filling in the knowledge gaps. This quote brings up the fact that AI can provide very focused critiques and content so that improvement is maximized, making AI a very efficient tool in education. Also, on a similar note, Dagmar Keeg and Lucy Afmaridu, professors of science education with the Center for Learning and Teaching at the University of Groningen, mention how AI can provide non-traditional learning environments. What they mean by this is that AI can teach in different styles to fit any particular student's needs. One large example of this is gamified learning, in which game elements are implemented into educational settings. This environment increases the amount of interactivity between the student and the content, thereby increasing student interest in learning. So, as we can see, this solution not only reduces the reliance on AI by using it to help students, but it also benefits students' education through personalized learning. However, there are still some limitations to this method. This solution should make it to where students only use AI for helping purposes, but hypothetically, students could use other AI programs to do their work for them. Also, on a financial note, implementing AI into education could cost lots of money, making it hard for schools with less affluence to do so.
Okay, solution 2 is how we should approach AI integration in school for 3 key reasons. First, it addresses the core disadvantage of AI. Second, it can be executed differently. And finally, it's more helpful and engaging than solution 1. So solution 2 addresses the main drawback of AI, which is that when heavily relied on by its users, it negatively affects the thinking of students. By teaching students to use AI in a way that encourages thinking, which is simply helping them instead of doing it for them, we can teach students to use AI in a way that benefits them. Now, solution 2 is versatile. In what way we teach students to use AI changes as education settings change. And because these educational settings change, purposes also change. 4 examples of these purposes include encouraging student thinking, assisting students with labor tasks, improving overall student mindset, and finally, providing resources and feedback to students. One real-life example of this fourth objective of providing resources and feedback to students is explained by Jia Yin Li of Northeast Normal University, a doctoral advisor, as she explains the results of an AI-based interactive learning method being used in higher education art and design courses. Overall, the proposed method achieves interactive learning by providing a more engaging and effective way for art and design majors to learn. It allows students to actively engage with subject matter and receive immediate feedback contributing to overall learning outcomes and problem-solving skills. Through this example, we can see that when using AI in a way that's effective for the setting it's being used in, AI can personalize learning. Now, finally, by teaching students to use AI to receive advice, solutions can personalize learning. Mrinmar Roy, a professor at middle school physics, explained, at this moment it is not possible for students to give each student individual attention. However, if content is created and graded by AI, it will ensure personalized learning styles by identifying students' pain points and providing appropriate recommendations. Now, we can see through this that teachers can really teachers can really personalize learning when using AI to give undivided, unlimited attention to all students. So, looking back today, we can see that solution 2 is better than solution 1 because regulating useful ways of using AI is much better than just supervising the way that students decide to use AI themselves and just educate. And this is the work side.
You do not get up when the bell rings if they're in the middle of a presentation. You have 10 minutes in between class have plenty enough time to get to your next class. That is rude. I need your rubrics for this last presentation.
A lot of our teachers didn't show up.
Yeah.
Go ahead, you can recycle those if you want.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Guys, we need to practice.
If you hit the ball, you actually can't hit the ball. It was like an 8 or 6. That's what you were hoping.
On their screen, everything was there, like projected, or that I mean, I had looked at their presentation earlier, but their slideshow, they would put it into the slideshows app they use.
Did they use slides? Did they use something?
Hey, you guys, wait, come here. What slideshow program did you use?
We use Canva.
Maybe it was Canva.
All right, we can.
That it was, I mean, the thing is that you have to, like, you probably, the lesson learned is make sure you see it through the projector next time. But, I mean, that's not your fault, but.
We need to resubmit our practice. to all be like forced to go up there and give a comedy show. And the jokes are working at 7:30.